It's bright and electric atmosphere in the ground here. Both the captains are ready for the toss. And tails it is. They have a strong batting lineup and want to set the tone for the chasers. The stadium is packed with a very eager audience. Both the teams look great in form. Can't wait to see who wins this match. Restrictions are lifted, and now it's anybody's game. What a cracking start! A boundary off his first encounter. That was spotted so quickly by the fielder. What a great effort in the field. The fielder sees eye to eye with the bowler and flings it true, opening the tally with a quick single. The batsman has found the gap through the fielders on the offside. That's one more notch on his belt. Good single. And that's a six. A massive one. Sends it flying square, aiming for that offside boundary. He'll live and fight another day. A good decision to avoid that one. Poor delivery from the bowler. That's called a wide by the umpire. An expensive over that'll cost the bowling a lot in makeup. Some variation in this one's deliveries. Are the gods of speed in his favour? That's a huge chance for a wicket here, but he fumbles to collect the ball and drops it. Tough opposition for the batting side in this outfield. He's playing it safe by sticking to just the one. The fielders are on guard, protecting the infield closely. Let's see what happens here. The umpire isn't taking any chances with this one. Time for a closer look. Looks like an unfortunate slice. He never should have gone for that. Ultra edge detect to confirm. He had very little chance to save himself that time, and he knew it. It's a sad walk back to the stands. He is the new man in. He should... One. That's a good throw by the fielder. Get it right back at the stumps. In comes the change of bowling. There's nothing medium about this medium pacer. You won't find that shot in any textbook. Oh, disappointment from the outside edge, and it will run to the boundary. They're making the batsmen fight for every run. Good show by the fielders. That's going to need a keener pair of eyes. The wickies nabbed it, but was that an edge? Can't see any deflection, but even a fine edge can spell disaster. Risky business going for a stroke like that. The appeals were big and loud, but Ultra Edge Detect is keeping mum. No reason to walk back to the pavilion this time. The third umpire has been asked for. Too fine a call to make on sight. He's caught some wood, it would seem. The look on his face says he knows it. That's a spot of bother for the batting team. We're going to need some sharper ears to be sure. Bet he knew it was over before anyone else. Back to the dressing room he goes. Ultra Edge Detect says out. He just has to stick to the basics and play his natural game here. New to the ground? Never mind. Hit a boundary off the first ball.
One.
Well fielded in the end. He returns a very good throw back to the stumps. Time for some spin now. An off-spinner comes into the attack. He had less than a second to throw himself in front, and he makes it! What a save! Plays a square drive to the leg side region. Couldn't get any runs for it. That's some clever use of the wrist from the batsman. He drives that one down to the onside. That's brilliant. He plays the straight drive with such perfection. That's a railgun of a shot. Belted it far, high and away. The calm before the storm shatters with that massive six. Swept across with no mercy. That was well judged by the fielder. They'll pick up a cheeky double here with that nimble sprint. As the spinner steps in, it's a non-stop offside assault. Blinding speed and a quick throw. Now that's a solid defence. A huge appeal for the stumping there. Looks like they will have a look at it, as it is really close. The final call is going to be third umpires. The keeper beats the batsman to it. Stumped. That was nicely driven to offside covers, but stopped by the fielder. Catapults it right back to the crease. Good throw. A good variation there, forcing the batsman to defend once again. They get nada. A good effort from the fielding unit. They need to keep this momentum going forward. The over's last ball. The bowlers have their work cut out for them, but then fielders are making their move in the ground. That's a good throw by the fielder. Get it right back at the stumps.
That's
A
it!
clean sweep and it clears the field. The crowd is straining to follow that one. What a stunner! One bounce and over the fence.
Yes!
Two's company, but three's a hat trick. Can he do it? An absolute blaster of a shot. What a whopper. He didn't learn that novelty from the coach. Superb wrist work. That's been deposited into the stands again at the end of the over. Too many loose deliveries in that one. A costly over that'll come. A fielder is getting ready to get a hold of it. An inventive piece of batting. What a response. The fielders are pulling out all the stops by making all the stops.
Catch!
Some of the best hands in the business, and he proves it once more. It's a catch. He has to stick to his basics and not give away his wicket here. It's slogged to deep mid-wicket region with some power hitting. He has slogged that straight down the ground. He's got a great arm and knows how to use it. What a throw! He didn't learn that novelty from the coach.
Keeper! How's that?
The bowler goes up with excitement, but no, says the umpire in the end. A change of pace. A fast bowler has now joined the attack. It's in the air. If that finds a pair of hands, it's over. The ball is not stopping for anyone. That's a loose delivery from the bowler. That's a clear no ball. A free hit coming up. That's a good opportunity to grab for the batting unit. That has been punished. He lofts it straight over the bowler's head. He's pulled his team over the boundary line. What a performance from the winning side. They'd be very pleased with the result. What a performance. The man of the hour also wins the man of the match.